I mean the kind of music men hum or whistle when they feel on top of the world. I mean the kind of music men hum or whistle when they feel on top of the world. And gentlemen, one of the many things that give you that tip-top feeling is the pleasure of being well-dressed.
Hello everybody, welcome on back. Happy to have you here, making sure my mic is actually working this time. And it apparently is. Yeah, so we got our first Windrose video up, the 5+1 tips to make you a better pirate sooner. We're gonna put the second one up tomorrow, part 2 of it. I also want to do some build videos. One of the things I've noticed is that a lot of the videos about building, they tend to be speed builds, and they don't really do a whole lot to actually teach you techniques. It's really just, hey, watch us build stuff. So I'm gonna try and kind of get into doing that and really have it be more of aesthetic build techniques and thoughts and ideas and scaling and size. You know, it's like starter base using not starter materials. What's the point? That's not what it is. But we're gonna go ahead and dive on in. Join us over here. I've done some work off stream. I did find the UI button that I said needed to be in the game. It is in the game. It is /. So let's hop out of the bed here. Now I am wearing the Conquistador's armor and pants, and a lot of the clothing. Oh, I wonder, it seems so dark outside. It's right now. A lot of the armor sets will give you bonuses for wearing 2 and 4 pieces of it. The Conquistador's armor, the cuirass, and the pants. If you're wearing 2 pieces of the armor, it gives you 15% damage reduction, which is great. I've also got the privateer's gloves and boots, which increases my critical hit chance by 10. So every 10th hit's a crit, and I ignore 15% of damage. And then I've got the filibustier's hat, or the filibustier's hat, because it looks jaunty. Now, one of the things that you definitely want to make sure you do is upgrade everything to level 5. I actually need to upgrade my boots. I'm gonna go schlepping out into the rain here. And, oop, nope, I need to be in this one. Now, one of the things I'm doing is really working on... That was as high as it'll go, right? No. Okay, yeah. One of the things that I'm working on doing is fleshing out my base. You can see I've got sort of the main walkways more or less sorted out. I've got my house over here, which is almost done. Almost done. I'm working on putting a tower in over here that'll extend up above the roof line. So I'll actually have a an observation point, but I just ain't there yet. I want something lighthousey. But I have unlocked wood plank floors. I've unlocked stone flooring and foundations, plank walls, timber frame, stone and timber walls. So I've unlocked the kind of the next set of building materials, but I'm not going to use them immediately because I want to finish this as, you know, the original building materials. And so for the build videos, I want to start off, like if it's a starter base, it's going to be started off using only the things that you have at the beginning. Now I'll use like the extra roof angles simply because those are available like on the first island, like when you get to the first island. But you know, I'm not going to be making it out of wood, plank, carved stone, and timber frame because like you've got to buy that in Tortuga. You're not in Tortuga in the very beginning. But all right, we're going to go out. We've got some things to do. Let me refresh my lantern. Which, if you recall, or if you watched my video, go to the workbench, go to refill and repair. Whoop, there it is. Now, one of the other things that can be done, and this isn't the worst idea to have on your ship, is have enough supplies to create a wharf that you can just kind of drop down anywhere. So if you find yourself at sea and you're getting your ass kicked, run to an island, build a wharf, and if you've got 20 wood, which you probably will if you're bouncing around the water, you can repair your ship. And then just break down the wharf and go back about your business. Alright. Since we're getting into combat, it is always a good habit to eat before you go in. Even if the guys don't pose that big a threat to you. Habits, healthy habits being formed really make life easier. There it is. Crab. Scampered. Oh, my inventory's full anyway. Doesn't matter. Right, because I went mining and did not drop it all off. Oops. And one of the things I need to do, I really need to get like a whole bunch of plant fibers so that I can finish my warehouse. Drop everything off there, and I'm just going to go ahead and start it. One of the things I did is I mean, I've got plenty of charcoal, but building a second smelter has been really huge in my bronze production, because if they're both working on half of my bronze, it finishes twice as fast. You know, take some of the things that Minecraft will teach you and apply it to Windrose, and you'll be doing all right. Okay, so we need fibers. I kind of want to cut down some palm trees because that's the only seed I'm missing. I want to make sure that it's not the coconut ones like that one. I don't want to cut that one down. Also, when you're harvesting trees, when you're mining copper, use the heavy swing, and it makes very quick work. Get rid of these doo-doos. I also finally picked up the dodo head and mounted it, and then ended up getting another one right after, which was like, naturally, once I got the first one, of course they're all going to show up afterwards. Not going to be long before I'm just tripping over dodo heads. Timbo. Yeah, we don't need the ficus. I gotta say, like, resource gathering is actually very calming and relaxing in this game. It's not really like that in a lot of games. You know, a lot of it feels very tedious. I think some of it is the variety, you know. It's not like, I love when that happens. You know, it's not like you need one material and you just never have enough of it. What the fuck was that? There's some bird angry that I tore down its habitat. But no, resource gathering really feels like it's a part of the game loop rather than, all right, everybody stop, it's time to do something else. Whoa. Whoa. An oddly shaped palm tree. Wrecking a door with an axe. Lippy, are you okay? My cat is going nuts behind me. Yeah, I'm just not getting the seeds. Getting a ton of everything else. Shrub seeds, plenty of shrub seeds. And it's weird because the shrubs only seem to give me like one fiber. The shrubs that I've planted only give me one fiber. I'm like, I'd kind of rather just go into the jungle. The shrubs don't, planting them just doesn't seem that worth it. I did pick up the plans for the brig, but I can't build it yet because I've got to get into the next biome in order to get the materials for it, unfortunately. But hey, you know, we're ready for it when we do. Knocked another one down. The trees practically harvest themselves. Also like that after a certain point, the dodos just don't really try to attack you. And you've got enough of a level between you and them. Get those crabbos. Let's go ahead and clear out the pirate camp up here. And this is the main reason I say to build on this island for your starter base, because you got 3 pirate camps just full of gunpowder and insignias. Like right now, I've got so many insignias just from clearing out the bases that I'm not even really worrying about my standing with the different factions. Insignias, gotta get the plant fibers, gotta get your fiber. So the sergeant.
Dual answer to Blackbeard!
One of the things I noticed is that after you've hit them a couple of times and staggered them, if you keep hitting them, they won't care. They'll come right back up and they'll just swing on you. It's as if they'll say, it's like, alright, if I don't hit him, he's just going to keep hitting me. Let's get the cash in here. I think that was all the sailors, yes. There's a barrel floating right offshore, and you can hear the seagulls squawking around it. And as much as I love the blunderbuss, like I really loved having the blunderbuss. But having gotten the Buccaneer's Friend, the musket that you get from the quest, this thing's nice. Just because the aiming reticle gets so small when you're standing still. As long as you're decent at your aiming as a gamer, you'll be getting headshots with it regularly. And ranged weapons are the only things that really guarantee critical hits if you get a headshot. Grabos. Grab.
No chance!
The solo experience, honestly, I enjoy it. It's, you do have to do everything yourself, but you're not competing with anybody else for resources, so that's handy. You know, there's I think the game progresses faster than it would if I had somebody else, because if we're having to split quests. Now, I guess it's different if you've got it so that all the quests are shared. So when somebody completes a quest, you know, it's completed for everybody. But for me, I definitely like... I'm enjoying the solo experience, I really am. And the thing is, like, I played Sea of Thieves solo. Occasionally I'd duo up with somebody, but for the most part, I was a solo player. And typically what annoyed me the most about Sea of Thieves was the other players. So that's kind of my take on it. Now I did, in the last stream when I started this world, I did tone down the difficulty, so I set the difficulty of land engagements. The damage dealt is 50%, and boarding actions I put to 75% difficulty. And that brings it much more in line to someone like me who wants a challenge, but is also terrible at games. So it's far less frustrating. Because in the beginning, like when you go down in 2 hits, 3 hits, and your enemies go down in like 20 hits, like that's not fair. So the crew, when you're on board ship, whoever's at the helm can control everything. So you gotta keep your head on a swivel and really watch the minimap. The minimap is honestly probably the biggest thing when you're on when you're solo and piloting the ship. Make sure I'm far enough away. Grab my boat. You know, when you're on board a ship, because you know I'm limited in what I can see, but the minimap really tells me everything that I need for where the next ship is, and I can prep my shots accordingly. So if I'm... Oops. Okay, didn't mean to just fall off the deck. Alright, so if I'm
Ship's under
here,
your hand, Captain.
I can look out to the side and I can control the guns just fine. So I can set up. I know if I'm looking at a ship that's in front of me, I know I'm going to turn to the starboard and fire the port guns at it, so I can load up here, fire, reef sails, hard starboard, aim, fire, and then get out of there. I don't have to coordinate with other players like I would in Sea of Thieves. So that part was actually very nice. Now they don't tell you how to do that in the game. It was such a struggle for me to learn how to fire the ship's guns. Because it was just like, what do you mean? Let's see, no, not like that. Oh, that was terrible. The crew, when you go to board the other ship, yeah, the crew actually jumps over automatically, and the boarding action gear, the boarding gear, assists with that. So when you upgrade your boarding gear, it's basically upgrading the stuff that your crew has on them. So they'll fight better in boarding actions. So that part actually is really, really handy. Let's see. Where is it? Manage? Yeah, right here, boarding party gear. So this is the stuff that your crew takes over with them. And so when they board, what I'll do when I go and board another ship is I'll pull up alongside, the crew will hop over, I'll stay aboard the deck of my ketch and provide fire support. So I'll just shoot my blunderbuss or my musket over, and I'll start targeting the sergeants and things like that. Yeah, so yeah, the crew is basically an element of the ship. They never leave. And you can upgrade them through the shipwright's workshop, which actually I do need to do. And it's a good idea to upgrade your ship's guns to level 5, and then first, and then upgrade. Oh, my pockets are full. Upgrade your ship's guns to level 5, and then upgrade the boarding equipment, because in doing that you'll have a much stronger chance. The only ships worth boarding are the ones that have the little treasure chest over their name. Anything else, you get like 5 pieces of silver for boarding and winning, and that's just not worth it. So it's better to just sink them. Oh, I need both. I can show you what I mean here in a second. Let me get this upgraded. So you basically upgrade it until it changes out what you need. Now I need linen and iron and tanned leather, so and a level 2 shipwrights workshop. So I can't even do anything now to upgrade it further. We'll plop that there. Now the hull bracing, I double check. I don't know if I can upgrade. Oh, I guess I can. Need more copper. That, see, well, they do have, they kind of, sort of have something like that. Not as in-depth or robust as Fallout has, but there are NPCs that you can pay to come work for you at your settlement. See, I am out of copper. I tell you what, man, you run out of copper so fast. Copper and plant fibers. What else I got? Alright, I got some boiled crab. Got some crab bowl. Plenty of gunpowder. Tons of gunpowder. Transfer. That over. Set that up. Need to build. If I drive enough for. Yeah, dude. Oh. Floors, we're going to extend that out. I have a pre-built hut. Hut. Make sure that's not. Oh, that's not too bad. That's kind of bad though. Oh well. As good as it's gonna get. Crafting. Let's get the alchemy table. I dislike that you can't open doors while in build mode. And drop that down. See, now I could see a first mate system working, and whoever you pick for a first mate has a different effect on the crew, which actually that's kind of what the rudder does. So the last this piece right here, that's the rudder. That'll have different naval tactics and will change how your ship behaves at sea depending on which rudder you have. And they've got, of course, different hull bracings as well, and like all of these things have different styles, but you can pick up rudders in Tortuga that'll change that out. Gunroom grog would be nice. 2 bottles of whiskey. So increase reload speed by 15% for 30 minutes is huge. Let's also bump up some clay bottles. And alchemical bases. There are lots of mods. Almost all the mods make everything easier. It'll be things like they'll increase the number of items per stack, or they'll do infinite stone musket balls, and they kind of take the challenge away from the game. But like if all you're looking to do is build, if all you're looking to do is just experiment, you can already make the game obscenely easy. Let's those. Get some more of those. I'm going to leave the alchemical bases in here because this is the only place it's going to use them. There's one mod that replaces the sea shanties with the ones from Assassin's Creed Black Flag, or Black Sails, or whatever. I think it's Black Flag. I never played Assassin's Creed. Okay, we're gonna transfer the grog over. Actually, so I suspect you can only drink 1 grog at a time. The sun's about to go down. How are you?
I remain at your service.
You got something for me, right? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Down, plot that up. So we've got some we've got an island with a mystery to solve. Got to figure out what happened to the shipwrecked crew. So one of the things about the game, like when it says going after Richards is, you know, this is the story quest. It's like, oh yeah, no, you can do this at level 7. Don't do it at level 7. You can increase your level. I guess it's not low enough yet. There was one that I saw where it was skip time at any time, so it didn't need to be. It's like, look at that. Just. Yeah, we're taking a picture of that. That's just beautiful. But by exploring the different islands and uncovering the different mysteries there and clearing out temples and ruins and digging up all the treasure, like that's what gets you the XP. You know, it's completing missions and clearing temples. So doing that to level up makes life much easier when you get to Richards. That and not trying to punch him in the face, but trying to shoot him in the face from a distance. I feel like I need to move that window here. I'm gonna do that. is over. Ooh. Making a window the long way. There we go. May not look right from the outside, but it's more serviceable. And it is sunrise. Let's hop on out of here. Oh, storm's brewing. I do dislike how bad the weather in this, how often the weather is bad in the game.
Ships under your
So
hand,
we're gonna be
Captain.
heading off this way.
Set more sail. Now, lads, help me bob and bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me bob and bully in the alley. Bully down your shin bone now. Sally is the girl that I love dearly. Way, bully in the alley. Sally is the girl that I love nearly. Bully down your shin bone now. Oh, help me bob and bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me bob and bully in the alley. Bully down your shin bone now. For 7 long years I courted little Sally. Way, bully in the alley. But all she did was dilly and dally. Bully down your shin bone now. Oh, help me bob and bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me bob and bully in the alley. Bully down your shin bone now. I left my sail, I went a sailing. Way, bully in the alley. Signed on a big ship, I went a whaling. Bully down in Shinbone now. Oh, help me, bob and bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, bob and bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbone now. If I ever get back, I'll marry little Sally. Way, bully in the alley. Have 6 kids and live in Shinbone alley. Bully down in Shinbone now. Oh, help me, bob and
Honestly,
bully in the alley.
if it wasn't for the fact that it was in Blackbeard waters, this would make a really nice looking base. I'm curious to see what the resources on it look like.
I thought I heard the old man saying, way, bully in the alley. One more pull and we're belaying. Bully down in Shinbone now. Oh, help me, bob and bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, bob and bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbone now. Listen here. Oh, Maggie, Maggie, May, they're taking you away. Just sail upon
That loud.
Vandy's
Oh!
Oh, you're off so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. Now come here, all you sailors bold, and listen to me tell. I know you all will sadly pity me, for I was a ruddy fool in the port of Liverpool on the voyage when I first paid off from sea. I was paid off at the Hope.
This would be a good island if you've got like a bunch of friends playing. Like each of you takes sort of a different section of the harbor. Got some big ass boars in there, so we're gonna eat. Is there any safe place I can hop up on? Yeah, over there looks good. If I can get past him. Oh, that's not good. Ha 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 ha. It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! Those savage boars are some ugly creatures. Once you get the savage one down, the rest is much easier. Man, those savage ones, they will do a number on you. Let's see what we got here. Got a protective amulet. Someone set up small camp among the ruins. Bent cooking pot lies next to a fire pit. A broken bed frame rests under an unstable stone roof. Decrepit chest. Let's see what they were doing. The 8th day after the shipwreck. I warned them the ruins are cursed. No sooner did we settle in that the nightmares began. I dream my friends are dying. Their skin hardens into bark. Branches push out through their flesh, and I wake up screaming. I'm afraid, and I don't want to sleep anymore. I carved protective charms for Bam and Mitchell. They laughed, threw them in the mud. Last night I heard them whispering about the boat. They're thinking of leaving me behind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. It's okay to leave the weird one behind, but don't let them know you're leaving them behind. There's the chest. A sturdy rapier. Ah, avast. Hey, why is that getting all swifty like that? Bruh. Oh, they all have a case of it. Oh, that's wobbly. Okay. Let's see, what is my precision? Okay, so my precision's I'm just as good with the rapier as I am with the saber. The only difference is the rapier is definitely just like one character. We'll try it. Of course, it's also unupgraded. So we've got play. I'm not gonna lie, I like the saber better. Yeah, it's not creepy at all. Whoa. Got a 2-star dodo. Boss Dode. See, now I'm just swimming in dodo heads. This old hut is nearly in ruins. One strong gust might be its end. Inside it's draped with crude talismans, carved from wood and bone. They dangle from rafters and litter the floor and adorn the walls. I got a feeling that Bam and the other dude are in here as the bones. Whoever once lived here clung to them to the very end. Hello. Seen better days, have we? Ooh. Flebustier's boots. Alright, let's see how this ended. They left them behind, didn't they? 150th day after the shipwreck. No, 105th day was 2 weeks ago. Was it 3 weeks? Cannot remember. I'm lost. Bram and Mitchell left me after all. Abandoned, sailed away. Yes, they left. Sailed away. I stayed here, together with their belongings. Over there, I buried it. I hid it until they came back. Will they come back for me, right? They will come back for me, right? They will. Surely they will. I left the ruins. It's even scarier out there. Far worse than before. Now I can hear their voices even in the daylight, like they were waiting from the grave. Thudding. They're coming. I can feel it. Where's my amulet? I need amulets. More amulets. They'll protect. That poor bastard. Now we got the madman's Chap. He's not mad. I mean, I'd say he's justifiably upset. Let's see. Flebustier's boots. Oh, I kind of like the less stamina. Oh, that crit chance is so good. That crit chance is so good. Hang on to him. And one of the nice things about the game is that everything that you find you can then just make, which I kind of want to set up a world that exists only as a trading post. There's some high-level dodos up on here. See if there's anywhere specific that's marked out other than just like right here, but I think it's just literally just here. Well, time to dig. Well, it's soft. I think we found it. Well, just as the old journal foretold, inside the crudely nailed chest lie worn belongings and a torn scrap of note. Alongside them lie the remains of 2 people. One of the skulls is broken as if it had been hit by an axe. Oh. I don't think they did leave on the boat. I think they came back. Or he just did them in. Nails, check. Planks, check. Rope found. Sail patched up, more or less. That's about it. We've got all we need for the boat. Tomorrow, Bram and I will nail it together and get out of here, while Norman can stay here and die. He sits around all day carving those cursed little charms. Witchy junk. Superstitious idiot. Completely cracked from fear of the ruins. Woke up yesterday and the lunatic was standing over me with an axe. Right, my axe. I forgot it. Where did that idiot take it? I mean, you got yourself fairly well conked by this guy, so yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we're in 6. So we got a couple more spots to check out. Let's call up the floozy. As soon as I hop in, they're going to be on top of me, so I'm going to go ahead and just stow some of the stuff. Oop. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and stow all the stuff. Because we're going to be in a fight as soon as I hop on board.
Helm's yours, Captain. More sail, more speed.
If I'm not careful. Alright. There is... There's another place that's marked that I haven't checked out, so I'm actually going to go ahead and pull back in and go back.
Ease the sails.
So let's... Boing! Everybody remember where we parked? Look, those dodos really, on this island, definitely come after you. Okay. Yeah, it is. I suspected it was a mine. I think each island is really set up, like, it seems each one of them has a mine. And they really are kind of set up to, basically, each one of them as good as a base. The only real drawback being whether or not you can have access to gunpowder. Bye, Norman. What's around? Okay, we got some stuff over here. Up here it might not be so bad. Go next, so... That is really convenient.
Ship's on your hand, Captain.
This also maybe give me the opportunity to sweep through the ruins again and steal all their gunpowder. Although this might just be yet another copper mine. You guys are towards me? Nah, going away. Tell you what, being able to use a telescope would be nice. Alright, good luck, guys. I do want to try multiplayer on this, though. But there are some serious dangers with multiplayer. In that, yeah, this is just the mine. Once somebody has access to your server, until you put a password on it, they will always have access to your server. And they'll have all the same permissions you do. So just kind of be advised. Only give that to people you trust. Or just like... Jesus. Guy's kicking my ass. Womp womp. Be nice if I could get a boar's head out of him. He's gonna be that ugly. The least he could do. Bop. This island would be really good for a secondary base, especially if you could set it up kind of in a triangle where you've got these ruins, that mine, and then over on the coast, like down here, or in this little cove right there. Because there's so much gunpowder here. you will end up with like a crap ton of Richard's keys, and they will not do anything for you once you've gone through here the first time.
Mark the target. On my mark. Mark the target.
The nice thing about this is that you don't have the sergeants. You've got musketeers, and they really just want to shoot at you, so they'll stand there and aim for a long time.
Cut you in half.
Don't cut me in half, dude. Okay. There are like maybe a couple guys with swords.
Fire at will.
But the musket guys will just kind of stand there.
Cut you in half. Don't move. You don't throw me from there.
My well-rested has worn off tremendously. I can feel the difference. Oh, that was close. Yeah, give me a rum. Okay, I can just drink the rum. I have no idea what that would do to me, though.
You in half.
That's a tree! Away from the trees! Nope, 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 nope. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. That's the other thing, like running forward is definitely faster than trying to run backwards. It's another reason why I don't like locking on. Oh. Grab all this stuff I knocked out. I think that was it. So like with this, there's nothing left in it, so I can go around unlocking these all day long and it's not going to help me. Hello. I'll be right over.
One clean shot.
Ow.
You don't cross Blackbeard's men.
You're afraid to jump. Honestly, his knees probably hurt, man. I can respect that. Yeah, I was trying to get in there before he shot. I'm gonna have so many keys.
I'll kill you! Hold still! On my arm!
Whew. Watching those shots whiz past my head is something else.
Carrying my sights. Hold still! You're in my sight.
Haha, nerds. I feel like the Musketeers really are kind of like the nerdy guys of Blackbeard's men.
You think you're the penis?
Did he just say, do you think you're a penis? That's a strange question. How long have you guys been out in the jungle? Now the caches do come back. So that part's nice. But yeah, nothing in the chests.
I will kill ya!
There we go. So we'll steal this. And that. I don't recall exactly how much gunpowder we walked in here with, but we're walking out with a ton. Yeah, nothing there. Yeah, this wouldn't be a bad... This island wouldn't be a bad base location at all. Do these always make that noise? That's crazy. I've never noticed that. That is so relaxing. I kind of want to plant those in my house. Let's see. Let's grab the floozy.
Helm's yours, Captain.
Forward! Take me to the distant shore. Thank you. That's probably the laziest way to get across there, but I haven't built a bridge yet. Alright, we got clay and stone. What's up here? Alright, a little tent. Decrepit chest. Find the clue. After spending a night in one of the caves, I nearly ran into the men of Thomas Richards. I have no desire to meet the man himself. I once heard a tale from an innkeeper on Tortuga about a quick-witted Spanish woman who managed to fend off Richard's cutthroats. At the time, she was serving as first mate aboard a merchant vessel bound for the West Indies, its hold packed with outrageously expensive Spanish wine. As they neared Hispaniola, a pirate ship bore down on them. The captain prepared to surrender, but the crew refused. Richards was known for leaving no survivors. That was when the Spaniard proposed breaking the wine bottles and scattering the shards across the deck so the pirates would slash their feet the moment they boarded. Said and done. The crew had barely had time to spread the glass and hide in the cabin before the first cutthroats leapt aboard and immediately howled in pain. Their screams were answered by precise gunshots fired through a small window in the cabin door. In the end, Richard sailed off empty-handed, and the crew celebrated their victory, but the captain fumed. He cursed the Spaniards for weeks and eventually put her ashore at the nearest port without pay. After all, thanks to her, he lost his entire precious cargo. The innkeeper claimed she wasn't troubled by this in the slightest. Later, she acquired a ship of her own and keeps a few crates of fine wine in the hold, just in case. Best for me to put some distance between myself and these caves while I still can. As always, I'll bury the excess gear beneath a tree marked with a red cloth, just in case. Diary of Alexandra Escamalen, Traveler. Sir, you need to put in a requisition for a new name. Alright, so just like on the starter island, we're looking for a tree with a terrific sense of accessories. Which would probably be easier in the here we are. Be easier in the daylight, but we make do. There we go. This looks promising. Nope, nope, don't do that. Oh, one more. Rum, brandy, and Madeira. Back on the boat. And let's go ahead and take our spoils.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
Back home. Wow. Let's see. Yeah. Start emptying this. Let's put the rapier in here. Bone beads over here. So it's loot. That. We'll put the Flibustier's boots. Let's see. Flagship. What are we looking at? Not that. Oh, we got bitter pill, not ready for that yet. Not ready for that yet. Not ready for that yet. So we need to do some more exploring, apparently. That's a hauler. Oh yeah, level 2 hauler? Hell yeah. Hauler, I barely know her.
Catch the wind!
She is mine. You know what? I don't even care. He's got 2 gunboats with him. I can definitely take care of him.
Land the cannons!
Aim for quarterdeck. Miss. I'm really bad at the bow chasers. I can't do the bow chasers at long range. Not run ashore. Oh! Didn't quite expect him to be so close. Lead my targets better. That was a good hit. There's a palpable hit. One down. Let's neutralize the hauler here. Oh. You know what, screw it. We're here.
Enemy ship gone, Captain!
There we go. Let's grab the spoils from this ship going down, and we will board the hauler. Settle about to repairs. Grab a boiled crab. My gun. Where's your sergeant? Shot the wrong guy. I wish the colors were better differentiated. There's the sergeant. There we go. Nice little headshot there. I carry a musket for ship defense, just as the founding fathers intended. fighting's down below decks now. There we go. Yeah, 60 silver and some goods, and we'll just go ahead and really need survivors.
Helm's yours, Captain.
Alright. There we go.
More sail, more speed.
Just boom. Let's see, flagship there. Spirits and provisions, nice. So we got. Ooh. Right. We have grog. Yeah, we're swimming in a fair decent amount of money. Get some potions of cruelty set up. Get some light in here. Got some potions of cruelty set up. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Can't use any of it, but it's cool. Let's see. Oop, nope, wrong button. Let's see. Potions. Passwords. Even though this isn't really clothing, it's really just more like knick-knackery. That's what we need for potions of cruelty. Oh wow, these are remarkably easy to make. Like 5? Well, let's make a few more healing potions. Take those. This is all going to be in preparation for our fight with Ricard. So that's going to be kind of huge. What other islands do we need to explore? Not this one. Alright, so we've got... That's Richard's whole ass camp. So we're not ready for that one just yet, but we got 3 of these. And of course we've got Islands Untold. Okay. Let's get a little daylight in here. There we go. Close the door. Were you born in a whorehouse? Let's see where we're at on our gear. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Excellent. 2. Alright, we need to level up the Buccaneer's friend. Which is gonna need copper. I don't think we've quite got it. Nope, need 7. Alright, time to go mining. Got space for that, not yet. I need to do a better job organizing some of the stuff in here. Yep, fell off.
So many unanswered questions.
I think he wanted just, you know, some friendly companionship, just have a chit chat, but I'm like, I got no time for that. I need metal. They're not back yet, which is fine. I don't need. So what I don't need right now is gunpowder. You raid this island and then you raid those ruins, that sort of temple ruins. Man, you are fully set. No bar. Grab some sweet potatoes. Ow. Don't mind me just filling up my inventory before I even get to the mines, which is notorious already for filling up my inventory. Honestly, what I need to do is I need to put a chest on the inside. I'll do that. Actually, let me... Storage is wood and plant fiber. I can take some wood and some plant fiber, put a couple of baskets just on the inside. That will kind of go a fair way to streamlining my processes here. First off, because I always get confused as to where the entrance is. I'm gonna keep the food on me just because even though I've got a bonfire in here, sometimes baddies will spawn. The waste rock definitely goes away faster with the heavy attack, but honestly, the normal attack on copper works much better. So, that's good to know. No. Stinky. No one asked you to come here all gurgly and stuff. To be honest, I didn't realize that this cave would be so good for the potions of cruelty just because of all the pearls that they drop. That's cleared out. I already came through here earlier and wiped out most of this stuff. I do wish this was just a little easier. This is like an unnecessary obstacle, I think, having the copper so far up and not be able to easily just look up and hit it. I think it's one of the earlier mods that I think I'd seen on Nexus mod is like longer mining range, so that you can look up and get the ceiling without having to build scaffolding. I gotta be honest, I don't like the scaffolding. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. That's all done. That's all done. Yeah. Alright, let's grab my stuff and get it. I got lucky this time, but it was only because there wasn't a whole lot left for me to mine still. It's gotta come back. I feel like, so they've already got one Monty Python joke built into the game, and it is a solid one. I feel like another one would be to have occasional pirates that try to attack you with a banana. Yeah, just trying to stab you in the chest with a banana. So we're gonna make this 11. I'll make this one 11. Let them get to cooking. What do we have worth selling? We've got smugglers, peoples, buccaneers. Alright, let's take our smuggler stuff. Sort of, honestly, what I need to do is have different chests set up. Let me do that. Ooh. Excuse me. Do that. So we'll have Buccaneers. People of Tortuga. Because the Buccaneers are hunters, people of Tortuga just, you know, they need grain, they're simple folk. The smugglers, actually no. The smugglers and the Brethren of the Coast. And then this will just be... Whoa! Wrong buttons. This will just be me and my stuff. Just my bank. So if we've got smugglers, smugglers. People of Tortuga, Buccaneers. So Buccaneers. People of Tortas. I don't have anything for the Brethren of the Coast. I got some things from the Brethren of the Coast. So, yeah. I guess since they're from the Brethren of the Coast, not the worst thing to store it here. Let's take the rum. Put that in here too. Even though it's not from the Brethren of the Coast, let's just keep all of our booze in the same cabinet. I wish you could set items from your inventory on shelves or on surfaces, like hang a sword or set a bottle. Oh, sorry, big stretch. Kind of snuck up on me there. Being able to set a bottle on a countertop or something like that. The build system in this game is fantastic. I wish the ability to decorate extended beyond the bonfire range. So we'll take the Madeira. That in there. I'm gonna go ahead and take all the potions that we've got and put them in a chest here. Except I don't have the nails. let's store potions that way. Or we could do... We can do this. We can store all the alchemical stuff that way. There really aren't that many things just yet. So we'll take those. Take heliherbs. Anything else? We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay. What we got for roofing here? Let's see. Put a roof on top of our warehouse since we're here. And we have to do it from inside. This thing's a pain in the butt sometimes. There we go. Those out. This is not working. Now it's working. Ah, wonderful. Let's get some. I guess it's not gonna let me. You know what? We're gonna frame the windows. Oh, why did you do that? It's funny how it really seems like it's harder to hit the target you want. You know, the target that you're aiming for than it is to hit everywhere else around it. I have no idea where that ended up. Let's put some light in here. Seems dangerous. Okay, we got the warehouse. Nope. Oops. Let's make it look a little nicer. Bit of an overhang. Yep, I'm in the water. Oh man, I'm in the water. I cannot swim and I'm in the water. And let's get a 45-degree angle. That's just a bit much. I think we'll just use the, I think we'll just rely on the leaves themselves. Yeah, that looks fine. Sun's about to go down. One of the things I like about the build system is because of how easy it is to get rid of something. Going to upgrade the walls is literally... Stop doing that. Going to upgrade the walls is as easy as just destroy, replace. So I don't feel bad continuing to build everything as the starter materials, so I can just switch them out. It'll be easy, easy, lemon squeezy. So now we've burned away this day, we will head back home. Make sure I get more stuff in my pantry once once I defeat Captain Richards. Nope, just lay down. Just lay down, that's all we need. Whoop, and then we go back down. Come on, sunrise. sunrise. Let's go sunrise. That's what I'm talking about. No, put that away, sir. Let's see where I'm at. Oh. I've got enough to actually finish the tower. At least up to where I can reach. Yay! Oh, that's gonna look cool when that's done. Okay, what have I got in my pockets? Let me get rid of all that. I'm going on foods. Good. The sun's up. Storm's coming in. You know what?
Captain, what the hell?
Smooth seas never made for a strong sailor. So let's finish up this. Let's get the jungle cave. This, I recall, has a savage boar in it. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. We can check out these islands down here. See what they've got.
Set more sail. Here we go. Oh, Mahi, Mahi, man, they're taking you away. Just sail upon Van Diemen's cruel shore. Oh, you're on so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. Now come here, all you sailors, hold and listen to me tell. I know you all sadly pity me, for I was a ruddy fool in the port of Liverpool on the voyage when I first paid off from sea. I was paid off at the home for a voyage from Sierra Leone. £2 stand a month and been my pay. As I jingled in me ten, I was sadly taken in by a lady of the name of Maggie Day.
Tell you what.
Oh, that's enough.
I have a tendency to get more wood sailing around than I do chopping trees down in the forests. This way. Oh boy. They did a great job of making the storms just look miserable. I know I've seen a lot of the videos from the demo where the water just kind of looked a bit like jelly. They've done a great job making the water look like water now. when everything gets wet, you really just kind of want to stay inside. Barrel. Just of course, I really don't want to get into a fight in a storm. Not my idea of fun. Over, pick up this. There's money in it. I wish the sailing was a little more true to life, a little bit more accurate, less arcadey. Slip in between these boats here. This isn't a bad little lagoon right here. Of course, it suffers from what all the other islands, except for the one I'm on and the one with all the Blackbeard lieutenants, is that the lack of gunpowder. It's a huge problem. This looks like that is, yep, that's the mine. So what else is on here? Straightforward. Shelter. Good heavens. Wreckage of a fishing boat. Still reeks of rotting fish. Seems it was hauled ashore, clean to the hull. Oh, son of a... That's dirty. I gotta say, attacking you while you're reading is bad form, even for a dodo. What did you get? I'm gonna take your head with me and mount it on the wall. Not even because I need it. I don't. I've already got one. As I was saying, seems hauled ashore and clean the hull to clean the hull, but the task was never finished. Ooh, marksman's gloves. Decayed dairy page. Terrible things are happening in the bay. A week ago, a ship dropped anchor offshore. Looked ordinary, but it flew no flag. Strange writing covered its sails, and at sunset, Satan's servants came ashore to call their master. I saw them with my own eyes. They tied 2 captives to crosses and carved devil's signs on their bodies. Curse the wind. If it weren't for it, I'd have gathered my nets and run for Tortuga days ago. Holy Mary protect me. I'll quit the bottle. I'll go back to Ursula. Only let them not see my hut. I suspect they saw his hut. Yeah, I'd say the chances that they saw his hut are kind of high. Near the old hut, someone crafted a cruel device. A poor soul was lashed to the ship's wheel and left to die in agony. Even pirates have shown more mercy. It's unclear how long he hung there. His body is left in plain view like a warning. Okay. Torn nets are tangled and rusted iron hooks lie astrewn. No fisherman would abandon his gear so recklessly. Ooh. Found his ding-dong. It's never going to keep out the cold. Alright, let's see what our new journal entry is. The sacrificial ham. Oh, level 8. No, thank you. So we shan't be doing that. Jeez, they just turned into velociraptors from Jurassic Park. Stone hit him. See, now I'm just tripping over dodo heads. Up until this stream, well, up till yesterday, I couldn't seem to find him to save my life, but this is another one of those travelers. Alright, let's see what he's got. All my misadventures on these lost islands. I haven't seen a single ship of the Brethren of the Coast, only their wrecks washed ashore by the sea. Blackbeard's pirates, on the other hand, are everywhere. In the old days, the head of the Brethren, Benjamin Hornigold, would have dealt with Teach easily, but these are hard times for him. His crew loved the story about him robbing the Spanish galleon. Back when he was a young pilot, Hornigold had his sloop fly a Spanish flag, posing as a merchant to avoid suspicion. After all, what Spaniard would imagine some puny sloop would dare attack a galleon? Pure madness. But for Hornigold, it was a matter of honor. The galleon's captain had been ordered by the king himself to rid the pirates of Tortuga. Absorbed in the card game, the Spanish captain paid no heed to the reports of an approaching ship, didn't even post a watch. That captain should be hanged. And that's exactly what Hornigold was counting on. When he struck with his men, the Spaniards panicked and offered no resistance. Hornigold walked away with a fine haul, and the Spaniards' entire winnings, for by fate's irony, the man had been lucky at cards that day. Along with the winnings, Benjamin took his splendid wide-brimmed hat, remarking that it alone had been worth the boarding. Thus, Hornigold became one of the West Indies' most famous captains, and later the leader of the Brethren of the Coast. I found a few useful trinkets in the wreckage. Pity it wasn't the hat. I could have used it. But I'll have to travel light from here on. I'll bury the chest again beneath a tree marked with some strip of red cloth. Perhaps I'll come back for it someday. I don't think you will. Or if you do, you ain't gonna find nothing. Except a very dapperly dressed tree trunk. What is that? Oh, it's Dodo. I hope that's a dodo. Hey, Dodo, you seen tree with a belt on? Victory. Make sure the coast is clear. To the other side. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at those sparkles. Ooh, a gold Tomplita jug. I wish it was the hat. Alright, well, let's try to get that boar. He definitely scampered. Coming back for me? Something's coming back for me. Oh, finally, the squall's passed. Alright. Let's, you know what? Let's see, what do these do? Oh, the marksman's gloves are not bad. Well, I've got the double privateer set, so I'm hanging on to that. Let's do an elixir of cruelty. I think we could probably use the increased damage. Alright, piggy. Ow. Straight ragdolled. Why I didn't wait for him to finish his attack. Oh! There we go. Jeez, I couldn't even get a boar's head. Oh, I did. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, that's the stuff. This is what everybody is saying to get to go after Richards, because it actually gives a bleeding effect. So this is really good, and I will be using that. What do you have? That's some good stuff. How are we on XP? Still midway. Let's summon the floozy. Yeah, I'd say we got enough to absolutely head back to port. Deposit what we can. Let's see if we can get anything to drink. We've got smuggler stuffs. It's buccaneers. Schmugglers. We can put the dodo heads. Fast travel bell. Things in there. What do we got going on in here? Anything good? Good. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to upgrade that rapier. That rapier is just going to be too useful. Even over, like, the sturdy rapier. Hopefully once that is done. Wow. 2 more bronze, or 2 more copper. I suppose I could start breaking down. Let me see, make sure I've got the plans for all the weapons that I've got. Because I can start breaking down all of the weapons that I'm just not using. Especially the green weapons. I really don't need those. It's like I'll keep the sturdies. Onwards to the grinder. Gotta be very, very careful. I kind of want to keep the pistol until I find another pistol. Yeah, because I definitely don't need... I got 50 bronze out of that. You wouldn't think that carving up weapons would be, or 50 copper out of it, you wouldn't think grinding up weapons would be that big a source for copper, but man, it really is. Cuts. Alright, so that takes us all the way up. So let's go ahead and deposit that. Put the doohickey back. What do I have now? Let's put the repairs on. Oop, nope. On the flagship. Let's remove those. Let's build the Boar's Head trophy. Yeah, smile. Weird how it does not. I thought I was already at comfort level 14, and adding the Boar's Head does not seem to have increased that. Very strange. Let's see. It does have some slash ability to it. Hey, we got our pirate guys back. Okay. There's that crab meat that I grabbed, but my inventory was full. Crab. Alright, the rapier's, you know what, the rapier's not bad. Not bad. Well, let's go ahead and get ready to head to bed one more time. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up, stretch my legs for a second, and replenish my water. And I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I see somebody popped in, so I wasn't here and popped out. That's okay. Get my user interface back. Opened up. Lay back in. Get ourselves a sunlight on. Okay. That's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna finish building that off stream. I think that's gonna be fun to have as an observation tower. Excuse me. Oh, good heavens. Okay, we have this island to explore. We got that. We do have a couple of these maps. Over here.
Careful now. Health before haste.
Appreciate the sentiment there, Doc. Is it faster to... Nah. That's probably just a mine. Yeah, let's head, let's go ahead and head east. We'll swing by these lower islands here.
Hold yours, Captain.
Take us to the sun. Game definitely does a great job of kind of immersing you in sort of the pirate everything. Like, it makes you want to sing sea shanties. Which Sea of Thieves did too. I tried the demo for Skull and Bones. Man, it never made me want to sing a damn thing. I don't know how much of that is like the perspective. You know, being actually at the helm feels very different than when you're kind of pulled back and just looking at your ship. Like Sid Meier's Pirates. Sid Meier's Pirates, you know, when you're sailing around, you're just looking at the ship. You're not on the deck. So that's actually our starter island. We're gonna adjust our course. Go southeast once we're past it. But no, the key, honestly, the key to this is exploration. A lot of people are like, you know, I don't know where to go next. It's like, find a rock that you haven't landed on yet, and really Really go for it. You have to explore. Okay, well, we got a, so we got a copper mine. On it. Let's see what's here. It's very mountainous. Rocky island. Looks like it's straight out of an amusement park.
Read the canvas.
Hop on out. I'm starting to think this is like truly a deserted island. Like there's nothing here. Not even a mine. If there is a mine up here, yeah, it'd be up here, but got some orchids. Yeah, that's it. It looks cool, but I think this is the most useless island we've discovered so far. Bananas. Saw a dodo earlier. This okay, it does have boars. Peppers. Like, it's got stone, but it doesn't even have copper. Like, that's terrible. That really is just one naked ass island.
Ships under your hand, Captain.
Okay, well, let's steer over here, and I suspect we're going to find the same problem. Got ourselves a fog slipping in. Oh, I was like, that's interesting. Let's set up over here. That's me. This is where I actually landed and took shelter and built a wolf. You know what? I'm gonna come over here and go ahead and pick that up. So that's going to be handy to have and just kind of keep that stowed aboard the ship. Oh, looks like I forgot to turn my lantern off after defeating that boar. My lantern's empty. Alright, so this was actually, I have been on this island before. Just couldn't remember. Alright, we've got a couple of gunboats over here to get past. Looks like we're gonna get into a fight. juked me. Repairs going here. Oh, y'all done goofed now. That kind of guy to board your ship if you don't have a chest over your name. Of course, I wasn't going to leave anyone alive out I boarded, so, you know. Kind of is what it is. See, that's the kind of ship that I would board. And that's one. We are going to be heading to this island first. Still some of Blackbeard's treasure. To deposit my bronze ingot or copper ingots. I'm so used to bronze from so many other games. Boing. Piggies. Oh man. Yeah, your aim's really got to be spot on with this. Oh, there we go. Gee, I wonder where they buried it. That's another way to quickly get a bunch of plant fibers. Don't dig, but flatten. You know, switch over to flatten. And it doesn't do a whole lot to the ground, but it kind of pops everything. Honestly, I don't like doing anything to the ground because the terrain changes are all permanent. Ooh. More sail colors. We can take this back to our wharf. I actually picked up another one. This is my second of Blackbeard's treasures that I found. But we can take these back to the wharfs and actually take a look at what these different colors actually look like. Are you really gonna do this? This is what I thought. Alright, let's call it the Bluesy.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
Let's head north. So there's a shipwreck there that I think it had crabs on it.
For sail.
Those thorn crabs that were just a little too strong for me when I first passed by. Adjust our course a little bit more. Oh wait, there's a lost ship right there. I'll pick up these barrels first, then we'll get to the shipwreck. Allergies today have been just absolutely wrecking me. Yeah, that's the ship. What? I thought that was a ship. I thought that was yellow. Oh, that was something good. Apparently this is about the closest you get to a telescope, is holding down right click. Try it again. Okay, yeah. Now I can kind of take these guys on. Alrighty. That definitely went better this time than it did last time. Oh, shit. I'm thinking locking on might definitely be better. There we go. Yeah, I think locking on is definitely better for the rapier. Grab a chest. Wrought iron chandeliers. Ooh, master combat repair kit. That's going to be handy. I like how they put their claws up. They remind me of the crabs from Finding Nemo. Okay, if I could find a saber of 1,000 cuts, I'll settle for 500 cuts. A saber with that bleed effect would be amazing. My inventory is full, and you guys are getting real close. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's check out our curio. Learn that.
Ships on your hand, Captain. More sail, more speed.
They turned away. Let's head east. It's the only thing that doesn't have anything lurking. Another island over here. There's one up north here that looks big enough. Yeah, that's got... Oh, that's one of the camps. Yep. It's probably got a mine. Let's shuffle some things over to the... Oh! Let's get... Gonna send everything over. So that, food. Gunpowder. That's right, because there's the wreck. One of the first marks that I had to pick up. I did not explore the island. This wouldn't be a bad place, because there's a lot of pirates right there at the Blackbeard camp near the shipwreck. So there's going to be a source for gunpowder. But by the time you're even getting to this island, you're decently into the beginning and you probably already have a base well underway. So it might not be worth picking up and moving. And honestly, if I were to pick another island in this stage, yeah, that's the mine. It'd be the one with the fortress, the ruined temple. Chock full of gunpowder. That would be where I would go. Roast ship. this up and find a spot to park. Ooh, coffee. I'm actually getting a decent collection of coffee.
Lead off speed.
Go. Boing. What is pop the mine here? Oh, hello. It's not the mine. Oh. These aren't drowned. These are just straight zombos. Okay. I'm about to run up on a necromancer who's just trying to raise a family. I don't hear any gurgling, so... Shell decor. I'm here for that. Stuff. Oh. Oh god, these are those zombies that run. These are like 28 days later zombies. I don't like that. Give me a shambling horde over like sprinting dead people any day. Oh boy. Man, this rapier is something else. Okay. Pots with horns, chalices. It's making noises. Okay. Oh. Like, where's the last one? Oh, that wasn't it. Would have been funny if it was, though. But yeah, no, it's just right behind you. Take this Zimzam. Yay! Get the XP. Boy, they had some decent amount of loot on them. I got north, east. Skewer a dodo here. It's a savage board. Don't want any of that nonsense. I don't think this is a mine. I don't think there are any mines up here. Oh, this is another...
I will kill ye.
What? What are you guys doing here? Oh man, that bleed is nice. Oh, I did not expect... I was thinking it was going to be more like the traveler camp, and I was going to be looking for a tree with a sash. Ah, the Flebustier's glooves. Oh, dang it. Okay. You know what? Grab that. That's sunset. That's what we're talking about. Actually, if we can get up here a little bit closer. Gotta get those pictures in when we can. So now we can head back to port. Store our stuff.
Helm's yours, Captain.
And play around with our sails. See what our options are. Ooh, lingering death. I kind of like that. Stade Bonnet's flag. Didn't like Stade Bonnet. I like the lingering death because you mess with Crabbo, you get the Stabbo, and that is what that tells people. I like the Gathering Clouds. I think a Blackbeard's symbol is literally just Cthulhu. Yeah, we'll go with gray sails. Wish I could paint the hull. I got a little bit of damage to heal up here. Oh. Let's put our stuff away. There. Okay, that I didn't expect. Smugglers. I get these? Yeah. Hand those off to them. Those in. Alright, let's make a stop by the doctor's office here. Good, good. Let's access this. We got so much stuff in here. Actually, no. We're gonna leave the wood and the cloth. Tell you what, keeping your logistics in order is so helpful and very important. So I got more. Those that we did not need to take off. What do I got left? Sitting on just almost 1,000 caster on its own. Got enough insignias here. Become everybody's best friends next time we end up in Tortuga. Oh, and we got curios to learn. Shell decoration. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Let's see what these are. Oh, we got the chandeliers, which I kind of like the helm chandelier. Oh, look. Oh, those are cool. Finally, something we can use the Triton's horns for. So far, we've not been able to use the scallops for anything. Oh, look at that moon. Moon.png. What else do we have now? These are empty. Nothing left there. That's no land. What's this? That's the Brethren main base. What is... Let's see what our journal has. No. 8, 9, 7, 9. I want to try checking out the Brethren of the Coast's base. So we go to the Buccaneers and head southeast, and there are probably some islands we can check out along the way. It's so weird that there was just nothing here. Let's refill our lantern, and maybe this time remember to turn it off. Got so excited from the finding the rapier. Oh shit! There we go.
Captain at the helm!
Grab this. Off to the Buccaneers.
If you're looking for prey, I could suggest a couple of places.
Tell you what, I'm excited to learn is there you go. Southeast by east. I'm excited to get into the fishing. That is unfortunately mid-game. Otherwise I'd be fishing up a storm right now. But apparently fish fillets are one of the top healing foods, which I'm also very in favor of. I fully believe you could seriously judge a game by how well its fishing is implemented. Get closer, please. Yeah. If I'm gonna get in the fight, might as well pick up this lost goods. You done messed up, boy. I'm gonna take your stuff and I'm gonna sell it to somebody else. Hey, Brethren of the Coast Interceptors. I'm glad to see them. What are they intercepting? Why does it look like they're just escorting? I don't like that. tell you what, I'm glad there's no megalodon constantly harassing me like there is in Sea of Thieves. I could do with slightly fewer galleons, or slightly fewer Blackbeard's ships patrolling the waters. Just, you know, a bit more space between them would be nice, but, you know, the whole premise of the game is that there are no safe sailing waters anymore. Oh boy, let's not tangle with them. There's the town. I need to run an experiment where I need to double check to see if your ship sinks, do you lose all the stuff in the hold? I don't think you do. I don't think it's like when you die and you drop that post-mortem cash. Because if that's the case, then it would just be wise to go around with a stack of wood, a stack of cloth. It's kind of like a stack of all your basic building materials. And so that no matter what happens, no matter where you are, you can always just kind of plonk a base down. Maybe it's good enough. You can always just kind of like plonk down a fast travel bell, a wharf, things like that. So, got that. Oh, it's you.
The Brethren need sailors who believe in our cause. Without rules, we're nothing.
It's my business to know everyone who comes ashore, but it's the first time I'm seeing you. Look at your beauty anchored there. Fine ship. Wonder if the pirates ain't sunk it yet. Oh, they have, a couple times. But it only takes 20 wood. Bring it back up. Managed to repair it recently. Name's Captain Benjamin Arnagold. I lead the Brethren of the coast. I see to it our code is obeyed. These are dark times for us now. Blackbeard's ruthless ambition has endangered all of the free sailors in the West Indies. My fleet is in tatters. Steady Bonnet's ships are finishing off everyone they spot through their spyglasses. Wait, you get spyglasses? Your ship is seaworthy. We'll need fighting men in the fight against Bonnet. Mongrel has to be dealt with. You know what? I have killed him several times in Sid Meier's Pirates. Can I perhaps help with something similar? Kill a boar, roast the meat? If ever Captain had your spirit, we'd have beaten Bonnet and that fiend Teach by now. I know those odd marks on your body. I bet my hat they're not tattoos. Is this about that artifact the governor had? The one we both know of? Okay. Help the brethren. On top of the fine reward, I'll tell you everything I know about it. Oh, what do you need of me? Well, our goal is to get rid of Bonnet. So far, he's been a thorn in our side. The brethren of the coast are scattered. I don't know where my captains vanished to. Well, I saw 2 of them escorting a pair of Blackbeard's interceptors, like just a second ago. I don't have those captains. Alright, well, tell me about the Brethren. Free union of sailors. Everyone is equal. Except for you, sir, who are more equal than others. It sounds like a bunch of commie gobbledygook. I don't know. Well, what happened? Well, we were overwhelmed. The dead attacked first. Yeah, this sounds like a really rough waves of undead and then pirates just shooting up the town. Not exactly selling me on getting involved in this. It's like, or I can build my own town. Thank you. What's the difference between the Brethren of the Coast and teaches pirates? Well, we're not pirates, we're privateers. What we do is legal. Oh, so I should not sing I Am a Pirate King in his presence. Got it. Oh, what's the code? Who is Stede Bonnet? One of Blackbeard's toadies commands few ships. The Teach disappeared off the map. Bonnet is our biggest headache. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was the gentleman pirate. He was like really bad at being a pirate, as I recall. Don't eat your hat, sir. Alright, I guess I'll leave. Let me see what their buyers buy.
War pays its own way.
Oh, they buy repair kits. Okay, so I can just... Oh. You don't get much for them.
Strong hands,
provision or
strong
sell.
plans.
Sells the stuff to make the things. God, I'm almost at enough money I can buy the frigate, even though I can't build it. I've got that already. Privateer flag, Henry Every's flag, East India. I'm not flying the East India Company's flag. Ooh, hull colors. Exactly what I was thinking about. Handy dandy.
You fight for us, you're equipped.
That's the bounty agent. Okay. So the Brethren of the Coast is really just for
If you're
upgrading
a
your
friend
ship
of the
and
brethren, we share the same course.
how it looks. It's not going to help you with the guns. I think for that you need the people with fortitude, no, the smugglers. I don't know. Oh, definitely not ready for that. What is this? Cutter miniatures, catch miniature. Oh, you can buy little model boats. That's cute. So not ready for that. for that mission. So long. Thanks for all the fish.
Helm's yours, Chap.
Alright, where are we headed? There's this island up here. Being able to... I do like that you can kind of sail wherever. It's not like a huge... It's not like an artificial wall stopping. Oh, shit. Who put that coast there? It's a terrible place for a sandbar.
Catch the wind!
Yeah, they just kind of tell you, it's like, yeah, you can sail through these waters, but there's going to be like, you know, big ships here. Alright, so we've run into, I think we've run into everybody now. So we have access to everybody's main bases. I kind of want to go to Tortuga and hire out the 2 NPCs there. I think that might be a good call. Let's check this island up here. See if it's got anything good. And watch out for those raiders. I feel like this might be just a bit above our level. Or maybe not. It's got level 2 dirtles puttering around. Doesn't look like it has any points of interest on it. Huge island. Don't, buddy. You really don't want any of this. Yeah, this has no points of interest. Which is a damn shame because it looks cool. This looks like a theme park or like a themed restaurant. Would go great there. Who's over here? Oh! I don't want any of their smoke. So let's maybe not. Let's head back to whence we came. Okay, there is a spot up there. Let's head back to port, go back to shore, and warm coffee. Yeah, we're just gonna head straight north.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
That way. And I've not sailed west. I have no idea what, if anything, is there, simply because all of the missions have taken me east. I got a suspicion that I'm on the far westmost part of the archipelago.
And more sail!
Realize I still had some damage. Oh boy. Okay, 4 ships. Getting smack in between me and Harmdall. Oh. Here we go. There we go, there's one down. They were just a little too eager to engage, I think. If you can send shots into their stern, they will feel it. Oh, wow, it's not... You know what? I'm going to say it's because it wasn't moving that I missed. There we go. Let's come up on its port side. Oh, we need foods. Let's not die here. That'd be embarrassing. All right. Take that. Continue on. Go. Storms come in. Definitely got the fact that a squall can just come up out of nowhere. Pretty accurate. Let's see what's up here. It wouldn't shock me if it's just a mine. I like the waters. Nice and green. This is looking like it's just a mine. Yep. Yeah, it's just another bog standard potential base that is got nothing else on it. Crab shell. Alright, let's get back aboard ship and I'm not even gonna run back to it. I'm just gonna haul it up.
Helm's yours, Chap.
Let's get back home. Figure out what to do with those close gallop shells. Well, I think I am going to go ahead and call it here. Well, thank everybody for hanging out with us today. Much appreciated. I'll get the 5+1 more tips uploaded tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see you guys again on Monday. Until next time, take care of yourselves, check in on friends and family, stay safe, stay cool, stay warm, stay hydrated, and above all, stay dapper. We'll catch you next time.